Welcome back to part 2 of the tropical rainforest. You'll notice on my screen I have a map here of where the tropical rainforest is found. You'll notice that all the colors in green are where the tropical rainforest is found. You'll notice that most of the tropical rainforest is in South America or over here in Central America near the Panama Canal. You'll find a lot during the armpit of Africa. You'll find some over here in close to India and Lower Asia and Australia. Every one of these tropical rainforests is located very close to the equator. A common mistake for students is to say that the desert is found close to the equator because it's really hot. But in fact, it's actually the tropical rainforest. So please get that in your head right now that the tropical rainforest is the biome that is located closest to the equator. As we continue, we'll talk about the other biomes and their location in proximity to the equator. Which biome is furthest north, which ones are in the middle, which one is closest to the equator. Here are some animals that are found in the tropical rainforest. You'll notice just by looking at this picture, you'll see lots of camouflage, some warning colorations, and many animals that are brightly colored. The brightly colored animals sometimes are poisonous, but sometimes it's just to attract a mate. Because remember, there are limiting factors that all organisms will compete for, and one of those is mates. You'll notice that you'll find piranha, bullet ants, the sloth, and many other organisms in the tropical rainforest. Here you'll find a poison dart frog, a toucan, one of the anacondas, or green mambas. Here's a jaguar, which has camouflage, and a gorilla. The tropical rainforest plants. I told you I was going to show you a picture of a tree that had huge above ground roots because of the bad soil. This guy, it's me. Just kidding, it's not me. This guy's about my height. He's over 6 foot tall. That means this one root is 6 foot above ground. You'll find many bamboo shoots, woody vines, and carnivorous autotrophic plants. These carnivorous autotrophic plants can eat small rodents like rats, mice, other insects, and they're way bigger than a Venus flytrap. And yes, you heard me correctly. These are carnivorous autotrophic plants. Another thing I would like to talk about and really highlight is this one bullet point in red. You can read the others by yourself, but it says a high volume of rain in the tropical rainforest washes away all the nutrients out of the soil more quickly than any other climate or biome. That is one of the main reasons for the bad soil in the tropical rainforest. The tropical rainforest, you'll notice that 25% of our medicine is found from rainforest plants. That 1% of the plants in the world's tropical rainforest have been tested for medical properties. How many other medicines can be derived from plants found in the tropical rainforest? So it really saddens my heart that we are always destroying the tropical rainforest. Less than 2% of the earth is covered in tropical rainforest, and that number is decreasing every year. I'm not going to play this video, but if you want to watch it, this is a Brazilian wasp found in the rainforest. The venom from this wasp has been known and found to fight cancer cells in humans. Basically, there are trials in which they will inject humans with wasp venom, this Brazilian wasp venom, and it will kill only the cells that are cancerous and leave the other cells alive. This might be a natural remedy to fight cancer. I hope more research is done in this area. Next, we'll talk about some environmental issues that are greatly affecting the tropical rainforest. Obviously, logging with the 350 or 500-year-old trees that give us a lot of wood, mining for coal, diamonds, and other ore, power plants, agriculture, cattle industry, and hydroelectric projects are really hurting the tropical rainforest. Some of the structural and behavioral adaptations I'm about to talk about you'll need to know for your test. Toucans are brightly colored. The lemur is a beautiful creature. Songbirds can chirp. The jaguar is obviously camouflage, but this poison dart frog, as cute as he may seem, is very brightly colored. Remember, we call bright colorations that warn predators to stay away are called warning colorations. Alligators and crocodiles are very similar, but you'll notice they have differences. The crocodile has a more, I guess you would say, bulbous head. They both like to bask in the sunlight to help digest food. They are ectothermic, just like birds are ectothermic. That means they cannot regulate their body temperature like we can. They do not sweat. We are endothermic. We sweat. We are warm blooded. Please take a moment and see if you can review your knowledge of symbiosis. There are three scenarios I would like you to see if you can figure out. Is it mutualism, commensalism, or parasitism? I'll give you 3 minutes to figure this out. I hope you paused your screen while you did that. But if for scenario number one, you notice that both organisms benefit the cutter ant and the what was the other organism we were talking about? Oh, the fungi. That would be mutualism. The next one we had done in class, the strangler fig, and this time it wasn't with the monkey that eats its seeds. It was on a tree, which was a host. And every time you have a host that is harmed, this type of symbiosis would be parasitism. The next one, if you saw the key words like the ants are unaffected, then this would have to be commensalism. And you'll notice the ants with the leaves right here and then the ant bird here. Please pause the screen and take time to get down these important notes on your Freyer model. You will need to know the location of the tropical rainforest, which I hope I emphasized enough is closest to the equator. You'll also need to know the continents and areas it's found on. You'll definitely need to know the climate, that there's only one season, it's always hot and humid, and it gets the most rainfall out of any biome. The flora, which means plants, and fauna, you will need to know, and there are many other examples you can add other than these. Interesting facts, these are things that people love to put on a test. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Any words that I have bolded, like canopy, above ground roots, poor soil, and the most biodiversity are probably very important. I would even emphasize, please know the full layers of the rainforest. You have about 5 minutes to get these notes down. Please write small and leave yourself enough room.